I'm so sorry I've been late with the video. We just had a lot of family drama go on. Right now, I'm going to tell you today is a story time video while I do my hair because I have to go to my grandma's house for something today and it's important. But today is a story time. I'm going to get more in depth with the girl who made up a pregnancy rumor about me. So, let me just tell you that I have had sex. I'm going to be straight up, I've had sex. Not my best experience, and it sucked, and I kind of hid the secret a long time from my mom, and I told all my friends and all that kind of stuff, and the guy's name was Cole, call him Cole, and we did it about 3 times, and then we broke up, and so the girl moved in, and then she moved out, and before she moved out, I was dating this guy. We'll call him Ricky, because that's close enough. So we'll call him Ricky, and I was dating Ricky, and Ricky and I actually were best friends in high school. And he had a crush on me in high school, but I was kind of obsessed with, I was in love with somebody else at the time, and he didn't know how to say his feelings to me. He's like, you know, you're the guy, and you and your boyfriend and me were friends, and you guys were, like, happy with each other. You guys really liked each other, so I just didn't do anything. So we started dating, and he tried to pressure me to have sex with him when I was on my period, which I'm pretty sure every girl feels the same way when you're on your periods. You feel very lazy, your stomach aches, you know, you just feel sucky and really just like you're about to, like, throw up. So he tries to pressure me into having sex with him, and I'm like, no, leave me the fuck alone, I'm on the mood. He cries in front of me, and my cat we were putting my cat down the day after we broke up. I broke up with him, actually, when my cat died, and turns out that the girl moved out. So Maria, I think that's the last video I called her Maria, moved out, and Maria moved out, and a couple weeks later, I'm sitting in my house. It's summer. It's nice out, and I'm wearing shorts, and I'm wearing like a tank top, and I'm having like a lazy day, and I'm watching Netflix. My mom and I just hooked up Netflix. I'm sitting there and I'm watching Netflix, messing around on my phone and doing all that stuff. I get a text message from Maria telling me, Gianna, you need to tell me if you're pregnant. Da 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 da. And I'm looking at her like, I'm not pregnant. There's no way in hell I'm pregnant. I haven't had sex in like almost over a year. So, anyway, she, basically says that I'm pregnant. Our mutual friend, Carmichael, shows up, and he's like, hey, are you pregnant? I'm like, I'm not fucking pregnant. I'm not pregnant. I'm not. There is no way in hell that I'm pregnant. Last I checked, I just had my period. And he's like, okay. So, I'm crying. She is calling my mom at work, and I'm like, my mom called, she's like, oh, Shayna's pregnant, da-da-da-da-da. No, Shayna's pregnant, I just wanted to tell you, da-da-da-da-da. She calls my grandma, which she still calls him to this day, her grandma, which is the biggest mistake I ever made in my life. I thought, oh, I can make her a part of my family, make her feel welcomed. Huge mistake. Wish I never did it. So, she calls, my grandma and says, I just want to let you know, Grandma, that Shayna's pregnant. And I'm like, I'm not pregnant. So I call my mom at work. And she's like, I know you're not pregnant, Shayna. I know for a fact you're not pregnant. I know that you haven't had sex in like a year. You're a good girl. If you were pregnant, who would be the first people that you would tell? So I get that. I've been thinking about that. Obviously, I wouldn't tell Maria. I would not tell Maria. I would actually tell my best friend. I'd tell my mom, and then I'd tell my grandma, and then I would tell my best friend. And my options would be to get an abortion, because I am not emotionally ready for a child, and I don't want to have a child not knowing who the father is. That's not me. Never will be me. My thing is, I want to know I want to get married, have babies with my husband, That is my thing. I don't want to have a baby before I'm married. If it happens, it happens. But if I'm engaged to the guy, I'd be totally fine with having a baby with him if we're engaged and we're getting married. But if we're not engaged and we've only been together for like 3 or 4 months and I'm pregnant, I would go and get an abortion because that's just me. Because I know for a fact that I am not emotionally ready for a baby. And I have had a pregnancy scare. And let me tell you, that is not fun. So, I'll get to that in a second. So, anyway, she has the audacity. We solved it. You know, I'm like, I'm not pregnant. And Carmen was like, I know you're not pregnant. Hey, let's go pick up my girlfriend Carly. And we'll all go and get ice cream. And we'll just kind of hang out all together. I'm like, okay. So, that's what we do. We go and get ice cream. We'll all hang out together. He turns around and tells my uncle that he took me to the clinic because I had an STD. That's what he does. And I'm like, I never said that. This is what we did. We went out for ice cream. That is what we did. And then I went back to my house. And they came and hanged out with me. And I had to come clean my dad because I thought that this girl was going to find out where my dad works and go and tell my dad, hey, your daughter's not a virgin anymore, and I think she might be pregnant. So I had to go and come clean to my dad, and that was one of the toughest conversations I've ever had, because for years I have made my dad think that I'm a virgin for many years. Luckily, she did not get to my dad in time. I got to my dad right in time, and I was able to come clean to him before she got to him. And if I'm being honest right now with you guys, if I did not tell my dad the day that it all happened, I think that she would have been able to get a hold of my dad. Because she knew my dad worked at Taylor's Automax. She knew my dad and I have a very close relationship. She knew that my dad thought of me as his baby, his baby, to this day, he still thinks of me as his baby girl. But she knew if she told him that your daughter isn't a virgin like she says she is, that it would have damaged our relationship. Luckily, since I came clean and I said, hey, this is what this person's doing, I just want to tell you that I'm not a virgin anymore, Dad, and it happened when I was 19, and he's like, how long have you been keeping the secret from me? I'm like, about a year. He's like, who knows? I'm like, well, Brooke knows. He's like, well, obviously Brooke knows. Besides, if you tell Brooke everything. Brooke is my big sister. So, anyway, we got that all resolved. When my mom comes home from work, she gets a call from the girl. And she asks my mom if she can move back in with us, because still believing that I'm pregnant. And my mom goes, absolutely not. So that's what happened. And I told my mom a couple days ago that if I was pregnant, and I did keep the baby, there is no way in hell that I would let that girl near my child. And my mom's like, I know you want it. I mean, Shayna, you would not even tell her. You would tell me first, and then you would tell Grandma, and then you would tell Maya, and then you would tell the family. And anyway, I'm going to get back. So, the year when I had sex, the first time I ever had sex, I didn't get my period, and I was like 3 weeks. I was probably like 2 weeks late. And I was like, what if I'm pregnant? Could I be pregnant? A lot of things just were racing through my head, like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. I'm going to be a mom. I can't be a mom. So I actually did finally get my period, but my mom says that happens a lot. So I got my period finally, which was amazing. I was so happy. I was like, oh, I got my period. I'm not pregnant. Just came to find out that I could still be pregnant. So my mom buys me a pregnancy test. I take the pregnancy test. It comes out. Both of them come out negative, which was, thank God, praise the hallelujah. Then I had to go get tested for STDs and all that kind of stuff. Luckily, I came back and I was clean and all that kind of jazz. Now, this happened with the boy I actually lost my virginity to. So, I never told him I was pregnant because I knew that if I was pregnant, I would get an abortion anyway. And then tell him years later, like, hey, I was pregnant and I had to get an abortion. But I never told him. And for someone to go behind your back and make up a fake rumor about it and then deny it, and then for your family, because this is what happened, this is truly what happened, to believe her, and then months later for your family to let them move in with her, let them have her move in with them, is disgusting and stupid. And then she's come up with so many fake rumors about me and my mother. And my mom and I let her in out of the kindness of our hearts. And she comes up with all these rumors. Luckily, the girl is in Texas. I hope she stays there because she belongs in Texas. So, anyway, hope she never comes back. Because if she comes back, I'm going to be mad. Because she should never come back. I don't even know why my family welcomed her into their home. And they rather have a crazy person as their daughter than believe their own flesh and blood. A person they've watched growing up since she was a little girl. They know her. They know that I would never do anything stupid like that. Go off and get pregnant. No, that's someone that she would do. She would go and get pregnant. Because she thinks she used to do this when she lived with us. She used to be like, oh, I'm pregnant. So it's crazy because I am not ready to be a mother. And I don't think I'm going to be a mother for a long time. So that's basically what has happened. And, quick update. My grandma's back at home. She's doing fine. Everything is good. And I will see you guys in the next video where I might be actually showing you a video of all the stuff I got for my birthday. It's my birthday this month. I'm so excited. I'm turning 21 years old. I'll be 21 years old, which is exciting. I am so excited. I cannot wait. My mom and I are going to White Sulphur for my 21st birthday. So we're going to White Sulphur. We're going to celebrating White Sulphur, and then maybe I'll even blog a little bit, and I'll show you guys the hotel room, and we're staying in the new quarters, which is really exciting. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!